kulikayo omukuhumura mwokwe kandi nyongera kwisi mukina abanywani bita ba King of Kings Church Loving God Loving You aba Bishop Dr. Sarah Sayebwa na Bishop Nicola Tayebwa kandi otiro abanywani bitu aba Big Chef Restaurant bakugendera kimwe kandi kuno kubasa kwa makutebeka nsebye kuri abirungi munonga. They have the best cuisines in town. They have cappuccino, they have milkshake. This time they have introduced sandwiches. You can get a pizza. It is over and Sizzlers Saturday. Imaba kunde kuosya basa kuba notere simu nizeraba kwa screen yawaho nibaza kushanyisa bikure byawo muiriro aha mulimo gwawe ahori hona wa campinga ni birthday party ni ceremony basa kutekera. So Big Chef Restaurant, they have the best cuisines in town. Bashango muri Mbara off Chamugorani Road aho warga ahari intare basa kuba no begitaho bakuye kuri abirungi munonga. Call manager Amos Moses for delivery amwe namba zesimu ezikarabo misho aha screen yawe jumbaza kwamba kuye kuri abirungi munonga. Twagaruka mu cyoka cyakabi cya program kandi nchine coach Salim Twaha Blanden omwa hari yabo abakugu na numukushomesa ompira takoma akuja ngo ni coach Chonka. He's also an instructor. Nakubona tugamba about that life later on, but right about now he's going to tell the public about the products of Mbara Sports Academy. Abana ababasize kuba nashoboza kurgo mu academy time after time bakabasa kugira hibahika coach. We understand you have numerous footballers whom you've produced from the laboratory as you termed it. Take us through turebere the likes of Ivan Ayimsibwe, Bashir Sekaja, and they are playing football at a national level, even international level. Tell us, no chikoro ti kushanga ngu abana bakora b'umungaro babasa kuzana mpira up to the highest level in Uganda.
Yeah, kokuna kugira, it's like a laboratory. I tend to kundamnonga kushohoza end product hit kureba ngu quality. So ntwaro wire buri nkacho kureba abantu batu n'abazani barunje bumwe konka tubarekura bagenda. Because ntureba ngo end product hitu neza kubeta ari quality kutukireba tutyo in terms of character tukurekura korachi bagenda, because a good footballer umunsi yo nane mbabanza bareba hamice warabazana bitu bona bakuzanira. It is discipline ko batwara, it is not kugira ngo bari talented munonga kukira abandi, but in character yabo. So for us our focus is munonga character no kukira ko kuzana mpira. So buri muzana bito kureba hona echo kubanza kumumanya hone mchemero
true
ekindi orebo mpira. So ne kintu kikuru kitu yambira munonga harabazana bingi abamweto kubamanya abamwe
bamanya abandi kubamanya
konka niza kugambira ho muzani ko mu 2015 tukatunga muzani first Ugandan wajire Croatia team bajeta Dynamo Zagreb.
I know that team but I don't know a player.
It's called Vincent Chaligonza. Noza kumusashinga ho noza kureba hi yarabire akarabo Mbara Sports Academy no yaljire straight akaza omo Dynamo Zagreb Vincent Chaligonza. Tuine muzana bakweta Kondoka.
I know Kondoka.
Weno manyani njoka hano mureba mu Edeka hanya mitiyobora. Yes. Ari Poland. Yakuzana
he's in Poland right now.
Yes.
Okay.
I think no manya ahebwa Brian.
I know Ahebwa.
He plays in the Premier League Ethiopia.
He's also a friend.
Right now he has been at Mbara City.
Yeah.
He went to Chitara. He was in KCC.
Yeah, KCC.
Before he went to Chitara, he was in KCC for 3 years. 3 actually. Then he went to Chitara for 1 season. He's now playing in Ethiopia.
He recently transferred to Ethiopia.
Yeah.
I think it was the beginning of this season.
Yeah, there's a player called Komakech Dennis.
I know Komakech.
In Sweden.
Yeah, I know
he used
Komakech.
to play at Center College.
I know Komakech.
So he's now playing in Sweden. He's been there now 7 years in Sweden.
Ladies and gentlemen, mshija mwamhura baba bashatu sofa.
There's Atamba Nathaniel has been.
I know Atamba.
I
know Atamba has been used. Yeah, I know Atamba.
Yeah, Aromza Nondija Mameta Fahad is currently doing trials in Dubai.
Yes.
Na Murtaho. Na waheza kushoma Mayanja Memorial. He's in Dubai. We pray for him. K trials. Those are the players that have played in Europe.
And now those are the players that we have produced at MSA and they are doing international.
Locally, we've had players. The first player I want to tell you about is Mbisiwa Ivan.
Please, go ahead.
Right now, he has 8 goals. He's the top scorer in the Uganda Premier League. He plays for URA. Najuka Kabarho, Team Yanya Mtiobora, Kazanahom Tiles and
Terazo. I know him from Tiles and Terazo.
Yeah, Team
Yes, here.
He played for Nyamitiobora. He played for Synergy in Masaka,
FC, yeah.
in the big league. Yeah, he's a whole club, yeah, UPDF. Finally, now he's in URA. and he's a top scorer.
One of those
Uganda.
top teams by the way, Uganda.
Top teams in Uganda. Marvin Oshaba, you remember
Marvin.
he was at Intare.
Intare was somewhere in Ibanda.
Ibanda, he's from Ibanda, but
Yeah.
he was studying at Intare. One of those kids that were selected when there's a World Cup in Brazil. He went, the young talents, he went in Brazil and participated in the World Cup as a young player. Then came back, I went to Chitende, I went to Toro, went to Express. Now he's playing at Wakiso Giants.
I remember him in the days of Express.
Yeah. So there's Omonyi Kaka Dennis.
He's also a friend of mine.
Yes, Narugahom Barracks Makeng. He was also at Mbara City junior team. He went to the senior team. He has a Bright Stars, at Arium Villa. He has been at the national team as well.
He was someone for national team actually.
When they went to Morocco.
When they traveled to Morocco for those
with the
games
national team, he was there. There's Chamba de Andrew. Chamba de Andrew is the captain of Bright Stars right now. Small boy, but he's the captain.
Very, very tiny.
But small is the captain because small boy, but because he grew up at MSA. Because he can be small, but
he has all the basics.
He has all the basics.
The discipline and the
so
quality.
They trust him.
Oh.
So at new captain, you are Bright Stars. Then twin Sekaja Bashir.
I know Sekaja, the goalkeeper.
As in first tukabanza kumtwala KCC junior team.
I actually met him recently.
Bamloninga no UPDF. Ya impressinga abakwa KCC senior team teramusayininje. Finally UPDF Vipers yamusayininga. Ya rugayo yaza hono mu Kenya Wazito ya sayiningayo. Yagaruka finally yaza Wakiso Giants hat back to Vipers.
Vipers we interacted. I talked to him. He had very kind words for our region.
Yeah, you remember Msindo Siraj?
Siraj, I know. One of your very, very first professionals.
For many teams here in Uganda. Victoria University, Mbara City, Karunji. Many teams.
Very many teams around. In fact, you talk about Siraj, coach. I know Siraj as one of the most prolific forwards that we have had from this region.
In Uganda.
You produced one of the best.
Many. Kamjisha Clinton was also
I know Kamjisha
at Mbara City.
Kamjisha used to destroy us.
Giants.
At his times at Nyamkyo, but I used to.
Yeah, but now I am Karunjom Big League. You know Mahad Rashid.
He recently had an injury. I don't know if he's okay now.
But he captained the Western Region team.
Yeah,
when they
were playing against the Queensland team.
Yeah, he's the one.
Okay.
You know,
I know
Mahad Rashid now left. Abona Kambi no
very good at crossing that ball.
Now plays also for Karunji in the big league, and we expect very soon. Nigo muzanu wenkata abina kushomera atakajira national team ya Uganda.
That's true.
But he should soon be there. Twine Uthman Kaya.
Uthman
Kabagema under 15, Makamwetuma under 15 for the national team last year he played. Na wena atura akacheka here. Then twin Israel Chegariche is playing in Canada.
I remember Uthman Omwabire mu playoffs at Njeri.
Yeah. That's where they scouted him.
He was very good.
He scored that first goal when we were playing Vipers.
Very, very good, I remember.
From Juniors League.
Yes.
And that's where he was selected. Israel Chegariche no mwana witwa Kurium Andrews. Now he plays in B2B. It's an academy in Canada right now.
Okay.
You should be knowing that one.
I've actually interacted with the relatives.
Yeah.
They were actually asking me about the project, and I was like, hey, man. But we shall talk about that later.
Yeah, so those are some of the players that we can talk about as MSA.
Oh.
And we are proud of them. And now...
That's almost a team and their substitutes.
Yeah, these are 15 players.
That's a team and their substitutes even.
And... we are looking forward to developing more players. The players you see, these are 15, but we think there's going to be more, about 30 players, because now we want to do more trials abroad as a group. Next year we have...
Now that you have talked about that, Coach, allow me ask you, as you look into the camera, you tell the public about the project, the Dubai project that is coming up.
Yeah, it's a Dubai trip actually, which we plan to go to in 2025 rather.
Okay.
That will be December 16th for about 2 weeks, and we expect to take some of these talents so that they can compete with the best academies in the world.
Okay.
So if you're a parent out there and you wish to bring your child and maybe register him for this trip, you're welcome anytime. But also we have another trip to Kenya because we have so many kids and not everyone will go to Dubai. So some kids will end up in Kenya, a trip to Kenya also, which will be in 2025. So we want every child to travel so that they get used mbacheta acclimatization. Hatushaheji watu waro mwana kamuto Manchester no wakuboriwe bakakutomchishaye hagati emtwaro munana jikashita mu mchishaye mpira nukurema kuzana.
I swear.
Konka abana bantu bamanyira kutambura bakazayo kwakura kwakuzayo mpira naguzana.
True.
Nabatari nervous. Konka abana binji ni baremerera trials abo kubana azo mchishaye arebe ibintu byatakareba huga.
That's right.
Bimureme so mpira byonka kando wakora chi aruguma. So basically that's why we are doing that. Yanga bana bitu ya traveling akatembenyo nyemyaka ankena.
Coach, you can give us the details.
It's very easy.
You can give us the details of that trip because everybody would want their kid also to travel to Dubai, especially with the fellow kids. Every parent would love to see their kids on board.
The details in terms of what finance, and things like that.
Time, the time lapse. How are you going to spend there? How many days are you going to spend there? How are the kids going to enjoy? Are they going to play some friendly games with some other academy players from abroad or across the globe?
I don't know if it's okay to mention money.
Please, it's very okay.
We're traveling on 16th of December 2025. That's the plan.
16th of December
in 2025.
2025 next year.
So there is still 1 year
for parents to prepare.
For parents to prepare,
okay.
And the team also to prepare because we don't want to take kids that are not trained properly. So the whole year we'll be training kids to prepare for that trip. We are going to play friendly matches with the many academies, Aro Academy at Manchester City.
All right.
Yeah, Arsenal Zonas in Dubai.
So our kids will be playing against the kids of Manchester City.
Yes.
In Dubai.
In Dubai. Because Arsenal has an academy in Dubai.
Yes.
Man City also has an academy in Dubai. PSG has an academy in Dubai. So we want our kids to play with the best kids in the world. So that kubar bashanga mbiro misho kwe mbabantu bemanya kandi bamanya
by creating that attachment,
exactly,
the expertise.
Yeah, so play matches, friendly matches mostly. Also tour around many like Dubai Mall, Burj Khalifa, and Nemyanye.
One of those world's historical tourist sites.
So every child will spend about $1,500,000 to travel.
Okay.
To make that trip.
Is it a return ticket?
It's a return, tambura ho, garuka, ho, visa ya we, ho, air ticket.
Okay.
Ho kuvyama, ho kurya, ho kutambura kuzana matches. Really, you see, it's not a lot of money.
True.
Most parents can afford. If you have a full year, you can start depositing money or raising money, saving money from January.
Okay.
We have a Kenya trip also, will be in December. Can be December or January, and we'll charge 1 million only to go to Kenya for 1.5
this December or the other December?
Next 2025.
Okay.
I'm talking about 2025.
We're planning ahead.
We are planning ahead because we want everyone to get a chance
to
travel and be able to play in a different country.
Okay. And
compete with other good players. Yeah, so basically that's the plan for next year, but the rest of the plan will be about training.
Now coach naza kwa muhumuize mukache habo kubana mbuza mnonge kwa tagina Mbara Sports Academy mbanze ngambiro muri wa GNTV kujangu team eyambara football club, that is Mbara FC eri Nyakazoba twabasa kwantu batayira training ground yabo umuri entire grounds umuri kacheka ayibari mbetebekanisiza empaka zabo za Stanbic Uganda Cup kandi hamwe na Western Regional League emzane yabiri kwija mu week eyitwaza kubasa kwa kandi tutandika turebera kimwe kujangu Mbara FC ebasize kuba neshengura team ya Band gore maharusha aharuzana rwo kushunshura mwaba barayita bo mu kikopo cya Stanbic Uganda Cup kujokera Barenge rwizoba tawasa kwantu tugambaho no mutendechi wa Mbara FC, that is coach Anyoriros Godwin ainebi atugambaro kache kandi no murye bitware bona nebishani ebyabambara FC babasa kuba kandi bagezeho okweteka ha mukindo bakwetebekaniza team eyamakenke yabasize kubaneshengura na team eyashema District Football Club umuruzana rwabo rwo kubanza. So tegada kuja mu makenke ne basa kuba ha challenge now hata babaine kwasa kwa nubetereza kubasa kupreparingira game ejo eliyo neija ibo muri wa GNTV ebyo ntwagushakira kasheshe keri izoba obutanturebera kimwe kwetebekanisa okwa team eyambara football club kuko kureba aha screen yawe ejo ico nchibanchi manyisangwe mpaka za Stanbic Uganda Cup ziyo zihindura kimwe kugendera kimwe kandi omisho ijuka kugira ngo teams izibase kwani nzihangure mzano yabo yo kubanza zine kuzana ruzana rwa kabiri kugira ngo tutunjemo abarajwekere burenge rwizoba antekateka kugira ngo emzaneje ne yamba team zezo ezirya hansi munonga kubasa kuba nizimanywa so ejo yabel training yabanyani bita bambara FC kantu wagamba ona coach Anyoliros Godwin noza kuba no hurra entebekanisa eyayinire team age eyambara football club na munonga omutebekanisa witu webishani that is our producer Isaac come tuhereze tubaze kumuhurra ibyari kutugambira.
Yeah,
I'm Coach Anyole Godwin, coach of Barara FC, my coach of Barasa Times. I'm glad again to come back to call upon our fans that tomorrow we are having a Uganda League Cup, which is beginning at 3. We are calling upon all the citizens in Barara City to come and give us support. The game will take place in Kacheka. We are versing Makenke. Makenke is coming just from barracks here. They are a good team because I went and watched their last game when they played Shema. They had a very good game away because the game they won it by 3-2. But we are well organized, as you saw the boys training. The boys are in the good moods, and we promise that tomorrow we are going to pick up the match. Kubanga ekisooka tiimu yatandika bubi naye kati tiimu yagenda eterera kubanga twakagenda emipiira 3 waka nga tuwangula buwanguzi. That means that tutandise okugaininga that confidence waka, and I have that belief mu enkya abawagizi tugenda kubawa omupiira omulungi ate omupiira ogw'okuwangula. Mbakunga mwenna mujje, you come and line up behind us because the strength of the team is the fans. So when the fans are not there, you find that the boys bagwama amaanyi. Abawagizi mujje, omupiira gugenda beera mulungi. Ekisooka eno derby sigamba mbu just a common game. This is a derby. We gundi Makenke ya losinga 2-0 mu kisaawe kino kyennyini nga tukakuba mu liigi. Naye guno omupiira tegugenda kubeera mwangu. Nga wenkugambye mbu eno derby omupiira si mwangu. So abawagizi mujje n'abalenzi bonna bali mu shape nnungi nga balabye nga batraininga. They are in really good shape and we are hoping that tomorrow we are going to deliver.
Kandi ni coach Anyoliros Godwin yabena agamba nsonga y'omupiira gwabo ogwa ekikope kya Stanbic Uganda Cup ekyo murundi ogwatano na gumwe ekira base kuba nkigaruka mukandiza weganya nchakare ahe barabemba zana team ya Makeke Football Club kandi kuriya Barracks nabo cyabahagize mwena abantu abo muri bara mwena muje muri omupiira ogum supporting kandi base kwagira abana banyu bumuka babase kuzana omupiira mulungi turebe nohora base kuba narabawo Makenke ninga Mbara Football Club. Mbara Football Club eji ikawasa kwa yotandika emyaka mingi munonga nyuma around 2004 wasa kwa matandika B2 ekikopo kya Stanbic Uganda Cup tukizire nkibabera kirungi munonga mu 2014 bwo basa kwa batambura munonga kubasa kwa bagenda kandi umuruzana round ya 32 mbwenzi tukumanya hati ayibara base kuba bakoma katize turebe irase kwa mbergayo wale ba training wahura mutende chi coach Anyoliros Godwin okuyabasa kuba na kugambira kugira ngo omuzano n'ogwo omuzano wa 12 omuhagizi n'omuzano wa 12 na teka mwamani omuzano kwasa kuba nakora kurungi munonga. Right about now nyinda kubanza kwisia kugira ngo na team ya Uganda ya netball, that is the She Cranes kuriya muri Swapopmund Swapopmund kuriya muri Namibia hihi no rembo rukuru rwa Windhoek badi yone betereka kimwe kubasa kuba kandi bagaruka omuruzana rwakamaririzo ninga finals izekikopo echa Africa Netball Cup aiba kuza kuriturana na team ya She Banyana team ya South Africa eri kuzana omuzano ogwo kubaka ijuka mu Uganda ebasekwane eriturana hamwe na team ya Malawi ahe bagisingire no kugoba 5-3 aharyobwe 5-3 that was Shiprens winning George Masango Uganda yaza finals zo mu rundu rwa kana umumpakezi za Africa Netball Cup izatandikira 2020 kandi ni 10 Uganda ikabasa kwa neza mu rwo kubanza 2013 yahangure mpakezi 2014 2015 kandi hati ndebera kimwe kugira ngo last season ninga 2023 Uganda terabasise kwa nezana ahabwe mivuyo yabiri ryo mu kibina cya National Council of Sports otireho na Netball Federation Association of Uganda bakurwande binte bikwatagine na accountability Sara Chityo wabira president w'irogwe akabasa kuba nakomwa kandi Uganda tia participating mu nshongezo konkanto rebera kimwe kugira ngo ubwa hati ututungire president omusya Jocelyn Uchanda omucyaro kabasekwa na yamba Uganda team mpakaza netball kubasa kuba neza kuriya Africa Netball Cup kandi ayasimirundi mushanju erikweta bamu omumpakezi oza kwa norebe bishane bikukiraho aba training preparations ezaziriya kashishekeri izuba kandi nahabwabo abishiki otiremu na no munyambara witu Hanisha Muhammad wabasa kuba kandi nabo mu teams ezi traveling mirundi mingi munonga kurwa mu Uganda kuza heru kujwekera Uganda mu mpaka za netball ninza kugarura coach Salim abase kutugambira ayitebekanisa ata Nambara Sports Academy kubasa kuba na maintaining omutindo gwatireho for the last 14 years omyaka yo mish. Coach, how are you prepared to maintain your legacy because you've made history already? How are you ready to maintain your legacy? Are you planning to challenge what you have made so far, or you planning to do ahead, or you planning to stay where you are? No, wasa cool comfortable. Are you?
No, because no reba aitwarjire hoturesha hedge na tandukandu kugamba katanchira global tukuzanga akataka
hata mukanyansi wadi
twaza Bishop Swati twaza Masti twaza Kacheka tuya carpet.
Okay,
so that means the sky is not the limit.
It's not the limit.
Yeah,
there has been evolution.
Same to players. Now there's a player I forgot to tell you, Chibaras Ronald is also at Mbale Heroes.
Okay.
He was also at Nambara Sports Academy.
Okay.
That's the 16th player. I went to Kuijuka. Yeah, there are many and they are successful. So
You've
right now we want.
You told me about Emric.
Emric. I forgot about Emric. You know,
Coach.
I've told you there are so many players. Some I don't remember. Actually, but they are successful. Nobody at home. Emric got a serious injury. But he still
plays
non-competitive
football.
Non-competitive, but he was one of the best players we had at Nambara Sports Academy. Konka at Noreva ntenda kutripolinga the numbers we had. Whatever bana between we had very few, but now we have so many. Nkabandi coach nyenkanye, by the way, I was the only coach at Nambara Sports Academy for about 7 years. Nkabandi coaching nyenka. But now if you come at the training ground, there are about 8 coaches.
I know.
Abaku Korachi. That is more knowledge, more skills, and of course success rates in Zibanzu Korachi. We had never done a serious trip abroad. Which means if we take more kids abroad, tuzakutunga more professionals.
Okay.
Most of these players in Vajinana teams zindi tumjira tunga sente tumsindika trial. But now we want to do it like every year. Trial. If you have 30 players going on a trial and 10 players pass a trial, that means we have many players in Europe than actually even in Uganda. So agent success, man. The more we have players in Europe or USA, we have more money coming in because those clubs they have to pay us for compensation to pay MSA. So if that means MSA has more equipment, has more coaches, has a field,
more facilities,
and that is success at a top level. So we are maintaining, but also we are improving
higher
in terms of equipment, financing the academy. So it is going to be a professional academy. Zakushanga hata bana hinaiba kurara batachija kurugomuka. We'll stop it actually at some point. Tukwenda buri mwana wena kwija ntumwendo mu camp. Arugo mu camp ari kuzashayi ari kurya camp ari kurara
associating n'abantu mu camp.
Yes, finally agende pro. So that they concentrate, they eat together. So that's what we want. Otherwise abana bakurugomuka iburu binji mbateganisa, it's hard for them to make it pro because at home the parents like I've told you, they don't have the knowledge to support these kids in terms of diet, physicality, going to the gym. But if they are together at the camp, we do everything there. So that is going to be another thing we are planning to do in the coming years, and it will help us to achieve our goals.
Right, Coach, you've talked about the number of coaches that you have at the academy. Now, there are the people you have associated with, especially coaching. You've produced very many coaches, and Avan very successful. Talk about Coach Salman Amatov Ali. She's now the assistant coach at Karo Karunji, and she went through your legacy. Talk about Coach Alcima Patience. She's the coach at MABS. At the same time, she's the coach at Makenke Barracks football team. She has gone through your hands. Talking about Coach Adrian, he was once at Barra Sports Academy.
Still there.
He's still there. Now you can see he's being successful, Anita, by the way. Coach Anita, the coach of Mary Hill.
Coaches.
Now they are at CAFC. You've supported them through these courses. How generous are you for the community of Mbarara seriously?
Yeah, because we want to develop Mbara in terms of football development.
Okay.
Me, you know, charity, you give what you have.
All right.
So me, I my personal trait, I'm kind, and I wish well for others, especially people close to me. So the people I work with, I make sure they succeed also. They're not going to stay at Mbara Sports Academy forever. Emric has his own academy. He's a former player, but now he's a coach, he's a director of an academy. Actually, and we are proud of that. They train at Global High School.
Yes.
Tomorrow we
back
might
to the roots.
Yes.
He started at Global
I
High School.
inspired him
Now
to start an academy.
All right.
There's another player called Bonaventure Ntanda. He has another academy at Kacheka.
I know Ntanda, yes.
He's a former player. He has his own academy.
Okay.
So these are people we've inspired. They said we can do it also. Junior is also a coach, but he trains for different teams. He has other teams he trains for. Coach Adrian, he also trains at Mary Hill. All our coaches, being
external,
exposure. Because we think that if the coach Emric has an academy, for example, if there's a good kid, we might talk together and then have that academy come to our team easily. Otherwise, if we say we are going to be only MSA, that means
we are selfish.
And we cannot develop like that.
I understand.
You get it? You learn also from others. They learn from me, but I also think I'll achieve from them.
All right.
So everyone in our team is successful, and we're proud.
Oh, all right. Now we're going to listen to Coach Adrian as he was addressing us about the academy. Actually, not Coach Adrian, but Coach Ryan. Yeah, he's going to talk to us.
He's also a former player, but also studying in Masaka on a scholarship. Now he's also giving back. He's volunteering.
By the way, we've talked about scholarship. I've interacted with a captain of the under 15s. He told me Mbara Sports Academy helped him to secure a scholarship in a school somewhere. Okay, that's Coach Ryan. Let's listen to Coach Ryan. Today we are to Gambra about the academy.
It's under 10. Yeah, as I said, we normally train Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. And our age groups we normally conduct here. That's under 8, it's under 10, under 12, and under 15. Yeah, better bring your kids. They learn football when they're still young. They grow in that system. And Amanya, Mam Peter Rebecca Ryan. And I grew up from here. This is my home team, Barra Sports Academy. The head coach is Coach Sally, Twahab London. So today I was handling the little kids, and we had 2 sessions. It was all about football basics, controlling the ball, passing properly, using your inside step, rotating passes. So basically today is what we handled with the small kids. We normally train Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at Green Park. It's located in Kacheka, Mbarara district. So the mission of the academy is to develop talents, both boys and females, until they reach a national level, playing professional football. But we encourage them know how to play football.
Coach Ryan speaking to us about the project Mbara Sports Academy. Of course, he said he started as a young kid at Mbara Sports Academy, and now he's a grown-up. He's actually schooling from somewhere in Masaka, and he's on scholarship, by the way, because he's playing some football. So we are trying to show you that as a parent, your kid can as well be like Ryan. Ryan scholarship. We actually interacted with the captain of the under-15s. Then we interacted again with the captain of the under-13s. We are very, very bright. Now let's hear from the captain.
Na joining Mbara Sports Academy na ile myaka musanvu na sokera ku Nyamchola Sports Academy niwanzija niwandeta Mbara Sports Academy. Mbara Sports Academy jigidewe ebintu bingi binayisimanyi mukapira era nibanfunira n'essomero linsomera ko okuva P4 nga sasula paka kati ne musinyafo nga sasula fees. Ekigendera kinyina mukapira anjaga mfuke professional footballer okusambira ku gwanga lyange national team n'ekyanso okusambira ku team ez'amaanyi wano mu Uganda nga KCCA Villa ne Express zitimu zinyego mu kusambira wano mu Uganda. Zadde bange bebaza okumbeererawo okubeera nga bangulira engato za kapiira okunsasulira fees wano ku Mbara Sports Academy. Katonda abawe ekibasinga okwagala. Iyi n'omuzadde aliyo mbu yaga omwana wa asamba akapiira ndwadde omuletaano ku Mbara Sports Academy naye kusamba akapiira.
Tuyanza nnyo.
Amanya gange wampita Abdul Aziz Nousha.
Under 15 actually. Is that so? Under 15? Yes, he said yajja ku team eno Mbara Sports Academy nga ine myaka musanvu. But now it's about 14. So it's a process to develop a player like that. It's a process. So mzade wesige Mbara Sports Academy tuwabanabo, they will be groomed better. They will be nurtured. Okusambo mupira. We also happened to talk to one of these bright young kids. Yeah, I don't remember his name, but he's going to pronounce his name. Very bright. I liked his interaction. I don't know if this is part of nurturing.
Yeah.
Amanda, do you train them how to talk to different people?
It's character development.
Let's listen to this boy. You will be eager to listen to what he speaks.
Many academies and some academies, their coaches. Hello everyone, my name is Rukundo Korea and I'm here today to present to you about my academy, Mbara Sports Academy. It's a very good academy. So what's the good things about my academy, why you should come is that the coaches here are supportive. I've been to many academies and some academies, their coaches are rough, they are not supportive of their students and stuff, but us here, we are very kind and we help each other. Also the discipline-wise, we're very okay. Cases of bad behavior like at 1%, so it's very low to find that bad.
Okay, any message for your parents?
Parents, yeah. I want to thank them for being supportive. I want to thank them for being the best because all the things they have at their table, like school fees, stuff, it's really not easy, but they put time to take care of us and put us at this academy. So, yeah, I'm the captain of under 13 Mbara Sports Academy.
Heard from the captain of under 13. So we need not to tell you much more about the nurturing, about how these kids are molded to become professional footballers from a very, very young age. Addressing public and how sharp he is. That is all from Mbara Sports Academy. And right about now, the coach will be telling us about different aspects of football. Now, let's go about Western Uganda. Coach, we have not performed better as Western Uganda in the earlier times, but this time the level is now upping. The level is going up. What could be the attribute to that? But this time, we're going to top scorers chart. nga people from Western Uganda sayiri aregumawo ahimbisibwe Ivan ngali bulungi nnyo. You look at Bashir Sekaja, one of those producing some number of clean sheets there. Chiche nnyo kibaddewo nkyusa kyebaddewo ka.
Yeah, of course nja kukiza ku football development
upbringing naturally
actually abasambi bembadde nerabiddeyo Gambye
sayiri
yaliko academy actually yajja katusamba mu World Cup awo enyamitiro awo sawa zino his second top scorer around there
with 6
goals Uganda Premier League because musambi asinga kati ku Mbara City.
True.
Olabanga development abana singa batandikanga bato bwe bakula bebabeera basinga okusamba omupiira.
Okay.
So ndowooza nti abazadde ensonga lwaki tubayita babere baleeta abaana kakati omutandika bwolaba ensi zino ezikulaakulanye nga bwolaba England, Germany n'endala Europe abaana bwe batandika nga bato, so success rate ebeera waggulu kyobola bo batwala World Cup. Spain obeera sure wayinza okutwala World Cup, France eyinza okutwala World Cup, naye toyinza gamba Uganda eyinza okutwala World Cup. Difference ebeera ku baana abato, omupiira gutandikira ku level eyo wansi. Bw'otunula ssaawa zino abaana basamba omupiira basinga okusamba obulungi mu Uganda, bonna balina gye baava mu academy we batandikira wansi. Naye olanga omusambi bamujja mu masaza talina we yayita, obulamu bwe mupiira buba butono, ajja kujja katono aveewo. N'abasambi abangi bayise mu academies, olaba zikejeti zonna zibaddewo, KKL yaliwo bayigumadde ne si bonna. Abasambi abangi bwolaba nga ku national team bayitanga mu KKL
Proline.
Kyobola afufa ssaawa zino focus yayo eri mu ki mu youth. Jo tabadde ne course ya scouting.
Yes.
Olowooza lwaki ba scouting ku baana abato? Because bebasuubiramu enkya bebagenda osamba ku national team. So omupiira gwonna ne FIFA yokka eri muguzza wansi. Competition yonna Arsene Wenger yagamba omwana omuto olina mumulaba nga alina omupiira. Yagamba mukulu bw'aba taguyina it means product tejja kuba nnungi wali waggulu. Basambi bangi b'omanyi they have succeeded basamba ne Premier League naye tebayinza kugenda ku national team. Tebayinza kugenda mu teams ennene ez'amaanyi because development etandika wansi, teyita mu development. Tasobola kusaba mupiira bulungi naye ng'omulaba ku tiimu agendawo n'aba captain n'awangula n'emipiira. But omuzungu ajja kuveeri nga ye national team coach agambe n'omusambi kituufu asamba bulungi naye siyinza muyita ku national team. Because we namuyita ku national team wali abasambi abalungi bajja okusiikiriza bayise mu structure. Ate n'ekirala ensi eyagala omupiira omulungi. Football is entertainment. Bw'onaatwala omusambi akuba yennyo omupiira n'oleka omusambi asamba anyumisa, abantu bajja kujja mu kisaawe, business ejja kufa. So abazungu bo baagala omupiira omulungi because bamanyi business y'omupiira eva mu kusamba bulungi. So omusambi atayise mu academy ogenda kubonaabona ebiseera by'omu maaso. Ojja kufuna wootuuka nga toyinza kweyongerayo ate ng'otraininga buli kanaku, naye musambi aveeri under 17 ayitewo Travis Mutyaba akulidde mu system.
Yes, he's one of those products by the way.
Ali France.
Okuvedda mukopa Coca-Cola.
Yes, abadde mukopa Coca-Cola, abadde mu watoto wa soka, otimba jita watoto wa soka. Namulaba yedda nga mwana muto.
Chali muto.
Akitegeera. So akulidde mu system. That's why ali Europe, ali mu France asa.
And yomuko basambi aba participate in all under.
Ola no wabasamba mwana muto naye no wabasambira mu bakulu olaba wenjawulo ogamba ono omupiira gwasamba gwanjawulo n'oli. Akitegeera. So kyenjagala okukola ati alanokere bonna bayise mu system ya Kibuli KCC Junior League. Chobola fufa kateteeka nnyo sente mu mupiira gw'abaana bato. Because they are the future.
So that means obugwanjuba.
N'essaawa zino oba ogula omusambi, tiimu ng'egula omusambi egula mwana muto sente nyingi because ekimanyi agenda kusambira club emyaka mingi. Akitegeera ate nga entertaininga aleeta baki abawagizi mu kisaawe. Naye omupiira omubi teguleeta abawagizi mu kisaawe. Abawagizi batajja mu kisaawe business efa because bebaleta sente.
Yes, chiba kitegeeza nti
n'abasambi zigwa because abawagizi tebajjawa ku kisaawe. Saawa zino tiimu zifuna sente. Nja ku example nga tiimu ya Kitara eyimiriddeyo ku bawagizi bakolektinga million 3 mu match.
That is they have collected is 17
because they buy
million.
Quality players abasamba obulungi ne bawangula okay bayinza obutawangula kikopo naye basamba bulungi abawagizi banyumirwa. Okitegeera so ne beeyongera okuyingira mu kisaawe. So olabanga kati Kitara esana ogula omusambi wa million 10.
That's true. Because by that might because they have the funds behind them who collect that money.
Buli mupiira asobola okuleeta abawagizi abaleta million 3.
Okay. Why can that happen in Mbarara? Why can't we copy?
Because of course buli team ebe ina ebigendera byayo strategy zayo n'ekirala ne sente. Ka team ya Mbarara yinza obutagula musambi wa mitwalo 2 ejja $.
Why? And Kitala can.
Kachitala ante na Jonad ndo sponsor.
Yeah, Jonad, one of those sponsors. Jonad
sponsorship mupira nayo is very important. Mbarara yinza kuba ina sponsor wa million 10. Atenga wetaaga sponsor wa billion buli mwaka.
Na ife Mbarara fete twayagala kudda mu continent.
Katwana bali tugenda continental level. Naye omusambi akutwala ku continent.
After all this time.
Oba muguze emitwalo 2 ejja $. Tosa kugula musambi wa million 5. No subira mba agenda kutwala muki. So wo kumawo kolashi. So sawa zino Mbarara tukyali wansi tusobola basambi ba million 10 million 2. Naye katuke sisi egenda kugula omusambi wa emitwalo 2 oba 3 ejja $. Oyo musambi ajja kuba professional atwale team ku gundi
ku
continental level oba Vipers. So yensonga lwaki n'eri ebungereza omusambi gundi gwegula Man City oba Arsenal gundi teyinza mugula Southampton.
I understand.
Choba Southampton teyinza genda mu Champions League. Ekitegeera so buli wamu ensi yonna clubs zonna tezenkana. Waliwo nejjamu academy yonga tegula.
Okay. According to the time, we shall have a break later on in 2 minutes. But before that, I want to engage the coach. He shares his football knowledge to the public. Coach, recently there has been a fight between clubs and the national team coaches. Coach Put bade bamugano okuyingira ebisawo ne coach Simbwa nga bagala basuke basasule. Clubs bali nnyo ku sente tebali kukyamupira gw'eggwanga.
Ya kisinzira naye ekyo ndoza kiri ku butamanya.
Okay.
Because FIFA yasomesa ba CEOs. Yabasomesa football administration and management.
Yeah, Famako.
I think wagisoma nange nagisoma.
Yeah, we studied.
So tosobola gana national team coach kujja ku kisaawe.
Okay.
Omulimo gonga CEO kuba gukulemye. Because ompira oguberawo Premier League, Uganda Premier League. Kasi we besamba ne Villa. Why are they playing? Basamba kunonya amabasambi abana represent Uganda ku national team.
True.
Kakati anabalonda a national team coach. How can you say national team coach tajja?
Okay.
Gwe CEO wasoma college.
Kugata ku
ebintu ba CEO ibasoma. National team coach aba muntu mukuru. Bwajja ku kisaawe kinene nnyo mwandi badde mu muyita no muyita. Invite mugamba national team coach bale tumwetaga ku mpira.
Ajala biko basamba.
Because express na Alpha Thierry Sali.
Achali omuto.
Tumwagala bamulabe. Bagenda mulaba batya. Nga ba scout ba team temubayisa. Actually gundi yonna scouting team ya national team ya ndabadde eri ku mupira. Kakati mumalanga mu complain abasambi afite bayita ku national team. Ate ngo omuntu abayita mu muganyo kuyingira mu kisawa agenda mulaba atya. So ndoza ye bansobya ba CEO sija kunanya club because omuntu running a club anywhere munsi abera
CEO the business around football na club is a CEO.
Na ndabye nga FIFA
yabamaze okulika anti wandika nga bategeza anti national team coach and his assistant by no rights olukusa oluyingira buli kisaawe bwayagala ekakyeka general omupiira bwayagala kitenda agendayo Philip Mondi n'atuula Jonah Kibwa Memorial Stadium n'atuula sensonga ngezo. We're going for a short break by the way, then when we return we're going to go personal one-on-one with Coach Salim Twa Blandon, the CEO of Mbarara Sports Academy. Ajakuba atuhulira personal life experience in football and how he sees things, especially in the football world. Tukomawo tovao.